Welcome back to NutrienLive, brought to you by Stirling Ag. We're in downtown Gnowangerup and they put the weather on us today. It has not stopped raining all day. One of the partners can't get the smile off his face with the crowbar. Zach Walsh, welcome mate.
Yeah, thank you. Good to be here.
Magnificent day, real special day for Nutrien and Stirling Ag. Brand new premises we're in today.
Yeah, it's been a bit of feels like a long time in the making. It was on the cards 2 or 3 years before we actually arrived in town, and it's 2.5 years since we've been in town, and we're finally in here, and it's exciting day to be sort of operational and full steam ahead.
What's your Nutrien story, mate? How long have you been involved with the organisation?
I've been with Nutrien or Landmark in the past since 2004. Started out at Hyden. Had 6 or 7 years out there, and then similar time in head office in Perth, and then sort of 2.5 years ago made the leap out back to Gnowangerup, which is my hometown anyway. It's a massive business now, Stirling Ag, with Gnowangerup and Tamblerup branches. Yeah, at the time we had the opportunity to come into both towns, and there's a good connection with both towns, particularly with footy and sport, so we knew that a lot of guys already, and it just seemed like a good fit. We've had unbelievable support from both communities, and even out to Borden and Gnowangerup communities that haven't got so many options, but we go out to those areas, and it's just been fantastic since we've been here, and makes a facility like this even more handier to have. Yeah. Full service branch. You've got the bulk end tank out here as well to fill in some gaps perhaps. Yeah, we've got 3 agronomists on staff and probably looking at one more, and fertiliser is a growing business for us. We had the opportunity to put a tank in with a bigger site, and that'll help guys out in times of need. It's been a promising start to the season. How can you describe 2021 in some complimentary words? It's probably getting a bit moist down here, is it? Yeah, too wet. Not too bad sort of around Gnowangerup, but further south and then down to Borden and Gnowangerup and over to Tamblerup, of course. Too wet, so we're looking for some sunshine pretty soon. But yeah, the early crops look exceptional, and there's potential there. We just need some sunshine for 4 or 6 weeks. Thanks for joining us on NutrienLive. Good on you, thank you. We're in Gnowangerup with one of the partners, and what does it mean to the community to have this kind of infrastructure built in it?
It's a very, very proud town, and like all country towns, is getting smaller or has been in future. So it's fantastic, and I think provides a huge vote of confidence from Nutrien towards the town, and it's fantastic from the town people to see new buildings being built like this, and big companies investing in small towns. Stirling Ag, what's Stirling Ag's Nutrien story and your own, mate? How long have you been involved with Nutrien? About 3 years now. So I was previously working in the opposition, so I've come across and seen the light. Seen the light, yeah. And 6 months later, they joined up anyway. So all the old workmates ended up being workmates again, which was good. So, but yeah, it was a fantastic opportunity for myself and Zach to start this business and go forward from there. Got a few staff members in there, I see. Or you've got an animal specialist working for you as well, animal health. Yes, yep. Tori's got a good animal health background, having worked in a vet. So sort of really good thing to add to the business, and it's good. It's not only about agronomy. Being part of a small country community is really important. Well, apart from this and obviously your involvement with, we'll get to football in a minute, what else do you and your partner do in town? I'm a member of a community cooperative, so I'm one of the board directors of GMP 360, which has just been recently set up to try and build the town and the community and provide better services and businesses for the town and to keep the town going. My wife's sort of member of the PNC. She's a school health nurse, and so we're very... and you got 3 kids to round the day out, mate? Yeah, three little ones, yeah. So, 12, 10 and 8, so they keep us on our toes as well. Yeah. Nutrien, through its legacy brands, has been synonymous with country football. Mm-hmm. And
Didn't get to country championships this year, but the Gnowangerup Footy Association has been punching above its weight for many years, hasn't it? They're in A grade a couple of years ago.
Yeah, no, it is a pretty strong little comp, and they play a pretty tough brand of footy, Gnowangerup. So I played a few years ago up there and had a great time, and it's a fantastic thing and something that doesn't happen everywhere in Australia too. So it's pretty unique to WA having these country championships, and the support from Nutrien, what they do by running that, and is fantastic.
Stirling Ag involved with the community, obviously takes with your GNP 360, but also I'm guessing there'll be a community crop of some sort, and Stirling Ag would be at the forefront of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, myself and Zach have a big emphasis on the community crop, and we sort of pride ourselves in managing that to the best of our abilities, and where we can, donating product and helping organise farmers to get the jobs done. And it's been a fantastic contributor to the community crop, and it's been going great guns. 35
people or more were at your agronomy update just a minute ago. You've got an extensive trial program, so that's another real feather in the cap for the Nutrien Stirling Ag.
No, we've got a big emphasis on trials, and one, it sort of helps build the knowledge base of our agronomists, and also helps develop our farmers as well, and so they can see the new products and different trial treatments firsthand rather than hearing about it.
Full service branch you've got here?
Yep, full service. So we've got 2 stockies that work through the branch and through the area as well. So we're pretty well covered.
It's 35 people here. They were here for the agronomy. It wasn't the free beer you're putting on for the opening of your store, was it?
No, definitely not. No, just high quality agronomy.
Thanks for joining us on NutrienLive.
No worries, thank you.
Very special guest, Tori Bowman. Welcome to NutrienLive, Tori.
Thanks for having me.
Your role in Stirling Ag covers the full gamut of the business. So there's fertiliser, chemicals, but animal health, is it fair to say, is a particular of interest to you?
Yep. So definitely, sales, merch, do the bit of the fertiliser as well. But animal health is definitely my area. Definitely makes a lot more sense to me than the chemical side. So,
21 season in your area, big area. How would you sum it up so far?
Pretty busy. Fertiliser has been crazy. As it is. It's been a big one for the preg tox and that sort of stuff in animal health as well, obviously with the long grass and that sort of stuff. It's been a pretty big one in all areas, really.
Obviously a promising start to the season, maybe back towards one of our normal seasons. What's some of the challenge you see, especially in your field or your favourite field of animal health going forward?
I think a bit of the challenge is sort of like your fatty ewes, your lambing on these sort of pastures is a bit hard. Obviously a fair bit going through them, keeping in minerals and that sort of stuff as well. Yep.
Thanks for joining us on NutrienLive.
No worries, thanks for having me.
What does it mean to a town and the Shire, like Gnowangerup, when an investment such as this by a company such as Nutrien, what does it mean?
Oh, absolutely. At the moment, this town's on a bit of a move. We've got some local big businesses in town, which we been backed after the last few years. And as far as the Shire goes, we are up the hill.
GNP 360 is an important part of the community, isn't it?
Exactly. Yes. That came along later. And it's been a backbone of Gnowangerup, especially the young people that it's not more the older generation, but the younger people now looking for something to build on.
And Nutrien, how important is the Nutrien organisation to your own business? You've been farming in the area for over 100 years?
Yes. We certainly we used to be another company before. We went when Mike Moore started up business. We went across to him and been with him ever since, and that's something like 30 years.
Now, it's important when you get a quality person like that. It's a story. It's a recurring thing that we go through. When a really good local agent comes and it just builds the business from up.
Yes.
And now you've got a couple of rippers running Stirling Ag now.
Yeah. We've got Tom. Tom went back over east, tried some farming, and he loved this town. He's come back. He knows what he's about, the agronomy, and we've got a full package in Gnowangerup. You know that.
Yep. Thanks for joining us on NutrienLive.
Not a problem.
2 years without the country championships, Zach. It's been a very long time. It's in excess of 48 years and many millions of dollars. It's synonymous with country footy and the Nutrien and its legacy brands, isn't it?
Yeah, it was disappointing to have that happen again this year. We probably had 10 or 11 of our league guys lined up to go and represent the IFA, and that would have been an exciting time for the footy club up there, but and just the general country community in WA. They really look forward to it, and it's a good weekend out on the catch up with some friends up there as well. So unfortunately not going ahead again, but 2022 might be on the cards hopefully.
Nutrien Fertiliser for the last couple of years have had a fantastic initiative where they donate money back to local football clubs, and the Gnowangerup Footy Club has been a great beneficiary of that initiative, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. We're a growing fertiliser business, and initiative from the head office was to any new clients to get $1 a tonne would go to the local footy club. So it was a bit over $1,000 last year, and we're well on track to do that again this year. And every dollar helps out these small clubs, and I understand it's a pretty significant total for the WA.
We're joined by the better partners of Stirling Ag, Larissa and Megan. Did I mess that up?
No, perfect.
And welcome to Nutrien Live. First up, Larissa, what's your Nutrien story? How'd you get involved? How'd you end up in Gnowangerup?
Gnowangerup, we came probably about 13 years ago, and originally Tom was working through primaries, so I think Zach conned Tom to jump ship, and we haven't looked back. We've quite enjoyed the journey.
And Megan, what's your Nutrien story?
I guess I first came across Nutrien when I was a kid, and my parents were farming, and it was once then Landmark, and I think before that even West Farmers.
Yep.
So exposed to it then, and then met Zach years down the track, and he already worked for Nutrien, and here we are today.
Apart from having being partners in very successful business, what else do you do in the local community?
I'm a community nurse and community midwife, and also I think same as Megan and Zach, we get quite involved in our community, as obviously that's central to everything we tend to do.
GMP 360, Megan, what does that? How does that impacting the local community?
They're working on some really good projects, all about improving the community and the services that we have here. So, yeah, some really exciting things happening, and that are only going to improve the place that we live. So, yeah, we're really happy about it.
It's been a fantastic night. You've got the band out here, and lots of very special clients next door. We'll let you get back, but thanks for joining us on Nutrien Live.
Perfect. Thank you.